Hi, Aries. This is a general reading for the sign of Aries. If you have Aries anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries. What is it that you would like Aries to know or to be aware of during this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries. Aries, many times, well, you may have noticed during my readings, before actually shuffling the cards or do the reading, I actually do a little bit of smudging. I smudge the area. When I smudge, I use sage, and there is also a little bit of lavender on there, but sage is a Latin word for salvia, and it stems from the word to heal. And it is believed that by smudging with sage, we invoke or we invite in wisdom, clarity, and increased spiritual awareness. Thank you, Spirit. And then I also follow the beginning of the reading with the chiming of my Tibetan bowl. And that is to bring in positive energy, positive vibrations. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries. What is it that we would like Aries to know or to be aware of during this reading? And the foundation, the basis of your reading this week, Aries, is the Page of Cups, the student, the learning. And we also see maybe being realistic or following our intuition, listening to our inner voice, our inner guidance. And that is driven by the Queen of Cups, finding our inner voice, finding our inner guidance, needing to trust ourselves, needing to learn something, needing to see something. Let's see how this card plays into the rest of your reading this week, Aries. We start off with the Two of Swords, something we are not seeing, something that we are not aware of. Something we are not seeing, something we are not aware of. And then we have the Tower card, which is, we could call this the spiritual awakening card, honestly, Aries. It is a swift and sudden change. And this change causes us to rethink everything. And then we have the partnerships, the coupleships. It could be a coworker, some working relationship, professional relationship, and moving forward. There is a challenge here that is going to require that you are willing to meet this head on. And you are going to need to meet this challenge this change with hard work and, more importantly, creativity. Something is ending, something is severely changing because you are being asked to create something new, something different. And so many times a tower moment will happen, a tower moment will occur because there is something that is not meant for us. And if we are participating, or if we are creating or trying to create something that is not meant for us, the universe will bring in a tower moment. And this tower moment will have us stop whatever it is that we are doing, and will put us in a position to where it is that we need to create or need to begin to create what it is that is meant for us. And so this new beginning, this fresh start, is meant to put you on your path, meant to bring you where it is that you are meant to be. It's almost like you were not meant to be here. You were meant for something different. Perhaps you've been trying to force a situation into becoming, or force a situation for you to fit in there, force a situation for you to be there. But this situation was not for you. And this situation is coming to an end, or there's a forced change here in order for you to use your intuition, in order for you to use your creativity to put you on the path that you were meant to be. Maybe there was something that you started in the past that you wanted to create in the past, but you got off of path, you got off of track. And now it is time to revisit. It's time to revisit that idea. Time to revisit that idea from the past to create what it is that you wanted to create, not what somebody else wanted to create. And then we have the Knight of Swords, wanting to rush in, wanting to take action, wanting to speak, putting in the hard work, time to bring in, time to leave it, moving on to the unknown, moving into the unknown. And then we have this wonderful Queen of Pentacles. That is looking at our finances. Creativity. Time to take action. Time to new direction, time to do something different, time for a change. I think that, Aries, maybe family and friends are beginning to be a little bit worried about you, a little bit concerned about you. It's almost like you've been in hermit mode, you've been held up, you've been hiding out at home, and you've been doing this long enough. And it has come to a point to change. It's time to change things up, time for something different. It's time to say yes to invitations out. People are asking you out. People are asking you to come out of your shell, come out of your cocoon. And it is time for you to say yes. You may be using the excuse, I'm too busy at work, I'm too busy, I don't have enough time, but that cannot be the case. Do not use that as an excuse. Spending time out, spending time with family and friends is exactly what is needed at this time for you to rest and for you to recharge. Then we have the Pentacles, staying work, Eight of Pentacles, an ending, two endings here, an ending and a beginning, an ending and a beginning. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Something ends so something can begin. When I like to call this my pre-manifestation card, Aries. And that is the getting ready to get ready. That is pre-Empress. And the Empress card I like to call the ultimate manifestation card. But the getting ready to get ready, what happens many times, Aries, is we get stuck in this getting ready to get ready, this getting ready to be ready. When things that we have dreamed of begin to materialize, our first instinct may be to pause, may be to pull away. And I see that you have gone through a lot of chaos, and there's a lot of endings and a lot of beginnings and a lot of changes. But now that the endings have occurred, it's time for the new beginnings. And in order for those new beginnings to materialize, we must not pause and we must not pull away. And that is why we're even here saying in your private life, say yes. Say yes. Say yes to the invite. Say yes to friendship. Say yes to family. Saying yes to your new life materializing. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Aries. Thank you, Aries. You have a blessed week.